limit extends to 0, kth root of 1 plus x minus 1 divided by x. First, we will substitute this x value 0. And then we will see what happens. Okay. So, kth root of 1 plus 0 minus 1 by 0. So, kth root 1 minus 1 by 0. So, 0 by 0, which is undetermined form. After getting undetermined form, generally, we will do rationalizing, but here we are not going to do rationalizing. We are using a technique, E-SHTAM's rule. E-SHTAM's rule. What it says? It says differentiate. If it is a fraction, differentiate separately. So what is x derivative? 1. That will be written in the denominator. What is after minus is also a 1. So 1's derivative, constant derivative, you know, it is 0. And what is this 1 plus x kth root derivative? So we will perform it separately. So kth root of 1 plus x, kth root of 1 plus x can be written as 1 plus x whole power 1 by k. And its derivative d by dx value is 1 by k into 1 plus x power 1 by k minus 1. Okay. Understood? In the same sense, you can write 1 by k into 1 plus x whole power 1 by k minus 1. I just differentiated everything in the numerator separately, everything in the denominator separately. So after differentiating, and again I am substituting x value 0. So therefore 1 by k of 1 plus 0 whole power 1 by k minus 1 minus 0 by 1. So what I got? 1 by k into 1 power anything, finite value 1. Of course, 1 power anything is 1, not anything means it is infinity. So finite value. So it will be 1 into 1 by k, 1 by k. So the answer is 1 by k. Option 3 is correct. So problem number 2. Try to substitute direct limit. X is 1. So 2 into 1 minus 3 into root of 1 minus 1 divided by 2 into 1 square plus 1 minus 3. So of course, numerator is 0. If you see the calculation, denominator is also 0, which is undetermined form. So we will do E-SHTAM. Whenever you got 0 by 0 or infinity by infinity, we will approach E-SHTAM's rule. Not for other UDFs, only for 0 by 0 and infinity by infinity, we will approach E-SHTAM's rule. So after getting UDF, we will apply E-SHTAM's rule. So according to that, limit extends to 1. And you can see these two functions are in multiplication so that you can use U into V formula. In E-SHTAM's, U into V formula is valid, but U by V is not valid. What is valid means? Valid means you can use that formula, but U by V, why it is not valid? We will do separate numerator derivative U dash separate denominator derivative v dash. But in derivative, u by v formula is vu dash minus uv dash by v square. This is not using in L'Hospital. That is the major difference between L'Hospital and derivatives differentiation. Okay. So therefore here I'm using u into v rule for these two functions in the numerator because the functions are in the multiplication rule. So uv dash. So 2x minus 3 will be same. What is root x derivative? Root x derivative 1 by 2 root x. And minus 1 derivative 0. Plus uv dash plus vu dash. Vu dash means root x minus 1. Derivative of 2x minus 3 is 2 into 1 minus 3 derivative 0. If you see the denominator, 2x squared derivative was 4x. X derivative 1, constant derivative 0. After differentiating one time, we will substitute x value 1. So 2 into 1 minus 3 multiplied by 1 by 2 into root 1 plus of course the remaining part is 0 because root x means x value we are substituting 1. So it will be 0. In the denominator it is 4 into 1 plus 1. 2 ones are 2 minus 3 is minus 1 into 1 by 2. 4 ones are 4 plus 1 is 5. So minus 1 by 10. So minus 1 by 10, second option is correct. First, we will substitute the limit values and we will see what happens when we substitute limits. 1 plus sine 0 under cube root minus under cube root of 1 minus sine 0 whole divided by 0. So cube root sine 0 is 0 minus cube root 1 divided by 0. Of course, we are getting 0 by 0, which is UDF. So we will approach L'Hospital's rule. So according to L'Hospital's rule, we know what to do. And here I am performing 1 plus sine x under cube root can be written as 1 plus sine x power 1 by 3. If you try to do differentiation, what is x power n derivative? D by dx of x power n is n into x power n minus 1. So 1 by 3 multiplied by 1 plus sine x whole power 1 by 3 minus 1. And sine x derivative is what? Cos x. Again, we will differentiate this 1 plus sine x. Once derivative 0, sine x derivative cos x. Okay, understood? And in the same way, 1 minus sine x is also defined. Okay. So now, what I am doing, differentiating using L'Hospital means I'm going to differentiate. So 1 by 3 into 1 plus sine x whole power 1 by 3 minus 1 is minus 2 by 3. 1 plus sine x derivative cos x and then minus this minus. Again 1 by 3 into 1 minus sine x power same minus 2 by 3 minus sine x derivative minus cos x whole divided by x derivative 1. Understood? Now x value I am going to substitute 0. Limit x tends to 0. So substitute 0. So 1 by 3 1 plus sine 0 power minus 2 by 3 into cos 0 minus of, look at this, minus of minus plus 1 by 3 of 1 minus sine 0 power minus 2 by 3 into cos 0. So therefore, sine 0 is 0 and cos 0 is 1. Sine 0, 0, cos 0, 1. So therefore, 1 by 3 of 1 plus 0, power anything is 1 only, plus 1 by 3 of 1 minus 0 and cos 0, 1. So 1 by 3 plus 1 by 3, of course, how much it is? 2 by 3. So option 3 is correct. So first we will substitute 5. So if you substitute 5, then 5 power k minus 5 power k divided by 5 minus k, he said it is 500. We know that it is getting cancelled and 0 by 0 we are getting, and how can it will be equal to 500? So which is undetermined form. So what we will do? We will do L'Hospital's rule. So according to that L'Hospital's rule, so what is the denominator derivative? X derivative 1, 5 derivative 0. What is x power k derivative? K into x power k minus 1. Since 5 power k is a constant, okay, we should not perform derivative on the right side. Only where limit applied, there only we should perform L'Hospital's rule. Remember this point. And x value is, of course, 5. So k into 5 power k minus 1 is equal to 500. So which will be a correct fit for this? First we will try with 6. So is it 6 multiplied by 5 power 6 minus 1? How much is it? 6 into 5 power 5. 5 power 5, 5 power 4 is 625. So it is crossed this value. So 6 is not a solution. Let's try 5. So 5 into 5 power 5 minus 1. So 5 into 5 power 4. 5 power 4 is 625 5. It is also crossed the value. Next we will try 4. So k value is 4. 5 power 4 minus 1. So 4 times of 5 cube. 5 cube is 125. So 400s are 400. 425 is 100. So 500. So this is correct answer. This is also wrong. So fifth one, we will do one thing. Directly we will substitute the limit value. 1 square minus 1 under root plus root of 1 minus 1 divided by root of 1 square minus 1. Of course, the first value 0, second value 0, down value is also 0. 0 by 0, which is undetermined form. And now, after identifying it is undetermined form, we will do L'Hospital's method. According to L'Hospital's method, the numerator separate derivative, denominator separate derivative. And we will perform the separate derivatives here. So d by dx of, first I am doing this part, root of x square minus 1. What is the derivative of this? So root x derivative, we know that it is 1 by 2 root x. So 1 by 2 root x square minus 1. And it is not x. We thought it is x. That x square minus 1 was considered as x. But of course it is not. So that's why we again differentiate this x square minus 1. X square derivative 2x and 1 derivative 0. Okay. So now if you calculate this, so 2 got cancelled. So therefore, we are getting x upon root of x square minus 1. And the next, in the same way, we'll perform d by dx of root of x minus 1. So root x derivative 1 by 2 root x. And this is not x, actually it is x minus 1. X derivative 1, 1 derivative 0. So therefore, it will be 1 by 2 root x minus 1. And next, we have d by dx of root of x square minus 1. We already done this, right? Okay. And also we have some other solutions we can perform. I will tell you another way of solution. Yeah, you can apply LHS, but I thought it will be taking time. That's why I'm approaching different procedure. Separate the denominator with the numerator terms. So root of x square minus 1 by root of x square minus 1. Root of x minus 1 by root of x square minus 1. You can see both got cancelled. So limit x tends to 1. This is 1 plus. This is also got cancelled. What left? Root of x plus 1 left in the denominator. And now we will substitute 1 in the place of x. So 1 plus 1, of course, how much is it? 1 plus 1 by root 2. So 1 plus 1 by root 2 is first option is correct.